Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to my channel and another episode of the Smackdown Vs Raw 2007 General Manager mode. It is the second week of Monday Night Raw. We have so many weeks until WrestleMania. It's unbelievable. But I have done most of my rivalries, and I feel so happy about what I did on the last episode with my rivalry picks and how well I've built it. I'm just hoping that the fans can appreciate what I have done, and I hope you guys appreciate what I've done as well. But without further ado, without me rambling, let's jump into the schedule and go from there, because I'm excited to see. If SmackDown wins this week, I'll be baffled, basically, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, this show costing is going to be 108, which isn't too bad on this game, to be fair. Right then, on Sunday Night Heat, I remembered it was Sundays, so yep, we've got Sunday Night Heat. Rebel Dragon versus newly acquired Hardcore Holly from the last episode. I thought if I can finally get Hardcore Holly in, it may give a boost in him and also some ratings up for the Rebel Dragon and experience, so why not? And then match number 3 is going to be Rob Van Dam versus Paul Burchill. Both of them at the same popularity and whatnot, I think. Yeah, 72 and 72. So I just thought I'm going to do some madness here, so bear with me here, ladies and gentlemen. Right then, I have changed my match for Mark Henry and Shelton Benjamin because these are my low rated popularity superstars here, basically, right, ladies and gentlemen. So what I've done is I changed Rob Van Dam and Paul Burchill into this one because they're both 71 overall popularity. So I am trying to cheat the system by having good high popularity mid-card superstars into the main show to hope boost my series. And also you got Mickie James and Trish Stratus there because they're going to be in a rivalry for the women's title, as we all know. Match number 2 is going to be a new rivalry, which is the GM Kiss Up. I believe I've made it. Let me just have a look. Yeah, it's the GM Kiss Up. Ken Kennedy versus Carlito. They were a tag team, but it didn't turn out, and they're going for advertisement promo. Getting the money in, we all know that, just to do my contract. Match number 3 be Gregory Helms with Matt Hardy against Johnny Nitro and Mercury. Considering they won last week, this is a good title opportunity for these two men. Match number 4, Edge versus Kane in a hardcore match, which I believe is a good idea there. Match promo 2 be Mickie James turning into a heel superstar, and then match number 5 is going to be Batista and Randy Orton in a rivalry in a tables match, and then the main event steel cage match, The Rock in a new heel persona versus Eddie Guerrero with the clean persona. So I feel like it's going to be a well-built show. We'll have to see, so let's advance and have a look at what the fans actually think of this show and who would win. Right then, Hardcore Holly picks up his very first win on Sunday Night Heat against Rebel Dragon. I'm not really fussed or angry at that. Fair play on him. And then Shelton Benjamin picks up the win against Mark Henry. Standard, fair play, I like that. Match number 1, RVD with Trish Stratus beats Paul Burchill and Mickie James. Not quite good, but they're both popularity are the same, so it's very good there. Kennedy picks up the win against Carlito. Standard, I like that. Not really, but I do. It's a weird one, that one, actually. Johnny Nitro picks up the win against Gregory Helms. So clearly, Nitro is a better man against Helms, but when it's a tag team, it's harder. Match number 4 in a hardcore match, Edge picks up the win against Kane. He won last week as well, if I remember correctly, so very well played there. Match number 5, Batista picks up the win against Randy Orton for the in the table singles match. Very good. Also, with this match and this match, at WrestleMania, I could do a fatal 4-way match for the Intercontinental Championship, unless it's the SmackDown vs Raw. If that's the case, then the Raw before, it'll be this 2 matches together. And then The Rock picks up the win against Eddie Guerrero in a steel cage match. This is going to be a very good rivalry. I know I did it at the start of the series, but it's always good to end it in the series as well, ladies and gentlemen. So let's advance and see if the fans actually like this show better than SmackDown. But I've got a feeling SmackDown have slandered me. I've just got that sense. Not really, actually. We got Raw. Hello. 10,000. You know, every little helps, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take that. So Mark Henry has joined from free agency. Yeah, new deal. Edge has picked up a new deal. Finley's contract expiring even though he won the Royal Rumble. Triple H come out in Task in Mind, which was a win, and Undertaker pulled out a victory in the tag team. So we pick up the points here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's have a look at the actual rating. Right then, so on Heat, we had a 1 and a 1.5. Good, that's because of the popularity. When I do the Heat, I have to look into the popularities for the matches. So Mark Henry may have to be against Rebel Dragon, if I'm honest, because of the popularity-wise. But we always have to check every other episode. So, yeah, match number, what a well-built show, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 3.5, 3.5, 4.5. So already they're enjoying the rivalries here. Absolutely perfect. I like that. That's very intriguing and very well done. SmackDown, they had only 5 matches. 2.5, 2.5, 3.5, 3.5, 4.5. So they did similar. Obviously, the high-rated superstars are there. So, they've done all right there, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually impressed with what they did there. But, obviously, I won the show ratings this week. So, let's look at the Power 25 and how that's affected that. Right, then, on to Power 25. It's affected it a little bit, to be fair. The Rocket's boosted himself back up to number 1. Good. And then it's basically 4 SmackDown superstars in the heat. We've got Eddie Guerrero dropping, and then we've got Edge and Orton boosted up to 3rd. So how's Kane looking? He's still 9th. I'm going to continue the rivalry either way, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to give up on it. So, yeah, and then Smackdown. Look, Melina could go for the World Heavyweight Championship, even though she's a female, but they can't. Doesn't make sense on that one, does it, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, my God. Got Kurt Angle's boosting himself up. These 2 men are not doing well, are they, to be fair, on this show? Right, I have 3 men unsatisfied. It's been a while since I had a shot at the title. Okay. Split for a title and for gold. So, these 2 are not in rivalry, so I could do the Intercontinental title on the line with Kane. I might do that to keep them satisfied. I'll do that, and then Batista title shot. Okay, title shot. Oh no, I've got so many title shots wanting in here. It's going to be interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'll do after this episode, I've got to have a look on what I can do. I've got an idea, but we'll have to see. To be fair, ladies and gentlemen, but I've got an idea what I'm going to do next week's episode, but we have to see. But everyone else seems to be happy, which is good. Popularity wise, we've got The Rock still at 1st and Eddie going up, Edge going up, Orton going down but Batista going up, Trish going up, which is good, Helm's going down but Nitro up, Kane's going down because he's unsatisfied, obviously I understand that. Carlito's content but he wants a title shot, happy, unsatisfied, unsatisfied. So looking at my popularity wise, so like I said, either Shelton Benjamin or Mark Henry be against the Rebel Dragon, and then Hardcore Holly against either one of these 2 men on heat to keep their, 1, their experience up, and 2, to keep them happy and rebuilding their popularity. So it's not too bad on that one, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually alright with that. With the concerns of the content and unhappy, I will try and sort something out there. But we'll look at the contract. As you can see, 3 more weeks left on majority of my superstars. So the ones I want to keep the most is the ones I'm going to give a quick contract now. So Orton is one of them. I'll wait until I get more money into me to do these ones. So so Mickey I can give because she won't ask for so much. Leave it there and I'll put contracts on after the episode, or after 2 more weeks, because I've done the changes I need to do, just don't need to spend as much as I need to on the shows, basically. As we can see, these are the rivalries. We've got the GM Kiss Up, that's going for 2 weeks running, and thumbs up. We've got the injury revenge. I see it as Matt Hardy come back in an injury and asking for a title shot there and then. Battle of the Titans, Batista and Orton, which is going perfectly. Returning Legend, we've got Eddie versus The Rock, and then the Hungry Challenger in Kane versus Ed. And this one's going to be the women's matchup, so that way we've got a full listing on the main show without any hassle, which is a good idea by me, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to end the episode here. As you can see, they are only 15,000 ahead of me, which is good, but I obviously need to sort out my contracts, which is the dilemma as I was last time. But yeah, we're closing in again, so it's going to be a tight one for WrestleMania. But what I can say is thank you for joining me on this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment down below what you'd like me to do and see, and also leave a like to show your appreciation of the show. Also, click that subscribe button to share your love, basically, and to know and show your support on my channel, and I'll be very grateful for it. And click that bell button to actually know when I upload, because some other episodes will be uploaded at 12 and majority of it is at 5 PM UK time. But again, I'd like to say thank you for joining me on this episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.
Failures an enemy, I'm trying to leave a legacy. Loads of old friends got killed off from my jealousy. More time I hope they reminisce and just remember me. But till that day comes, I must stay sipping on this Hennessy. Cause right now, everything is moving backwards. Zero success, see they greeted it with laughter. So right now, you can keep all of the drama, cause I'ma get W's before, during and after.